All right, everybody, what's going on? I'm Eric with Morris 4x4 Center. Today, we're going to be reviewing the Hurricane Fender Flares by Rugged Ridge, as you see here before me. So if you're looking for a unique appearance upgrade to your vehicle, definitely take a look at the Hurricane style Fender Flares. Now, these aren't your standard type of pocket style Fender Flare. They've been inspired by the 1941 Willys MA, and you'll notice that the pockets here are definitely uniquely shaped. They're extra wide, and they have two holes for fasteners, so you're going to see two bolts instead of one attaching them to the side of your Jeep. It's definitely unique, hasn't been done before. I really like that a lot. Now, these Fender Flares are going to include black stainless hardware, so you get that sleek black on black look. And then of course right here you see the hole for the side marker. The side markers are included. You're not going to use your existing ones, so you're going to toss those. Complete package in these Hurricane Fender Flares. Alright, so let's talk about the construction of these Fender Flares. Now, these are made from a thermoplastic. These are actually pretty flexible, but they're also really strong too, so if you happen to rub up against a tree, you don't have to worry about these things snapping. They will bend. They won't snap right off. Now, of course, if you bend these things in half, they're not going to look like nice Fender Flares anymore, so just keep that in mind. They bend with there is some give and take to that. Now, front Fender Flares are going to give you 2 extra inches of clearance over your factory Fender Flares, and in the back you get 1 extra inch of clearance. So if you want to put some big meaty tires on here, these Hurricane Fender Flares are going to help keep you legal depending on what state you live in, and then also keep mud and grime and everything from slinging up across the side of your Jeep, making it just absolutely filthy. Now, Rugged Ridge makes the Hurricane Fender Flares for both TJs and JKs. The TJ versions only come in a textured finish similar to the factory Fender Flares, and the JKs are going to come both textured and smooth, so you can paint them, you can color match them to your Jeep if you choose to. Now, you TJ guys, you will have to sand them down smooth if you want to color match, so just keep that in mind. There's a little extra labor involved if you would like to go ahead and do that. Now, the JK version also comes European compliant, so it'll have Europe legal side markers in these. So anybody overseas in Europe, you definitely have an option here to upgrade your Jeep and still be legal and be able to drive your Jeep on the road. Alright, so moving on to installation of these Fender Flares. These are a little bit more advanced. Now, you will have to do some drilling into the side of your fenders. There's obviously 2 extra fasteners in each pocket, so a couple little holes, not too big of a deal. Now, also what I really like about these Fender Flares is these will work with your factory inner Fender Flares. There is some trimming involved. You will have to cut out a little section in your front inner fenders for these to fit, but you do not have to purchase anything special for these. There's no metal or aftermarket plastic inner fenders you'll have to use for these. The stock ones will work just fine, just with a little bit of modification. And of course, with this side marker that's included, you will have to cut your factory harness and splice the new side marker socket into your factory wiring. So just keep that in mind as well. It's not quite a bolt-on, it's a little more advanced, but definitely doable in your driveway. Now, as far as installation, I'm going to go ahead and rate these a 2 out of 3 on our mall crawler scale of difficulty. Like I said, you can do this in your driveway, but it's definitely for the little more advanced person who's past the bolt-on stage. Alright guys, so in closing, these are definitely really nice Fender Flares. Again, they're definitely durable. They add a great visual enhancement to your Jeep, so definitely take a look at the Hurricane Fender Flares. Now, of course, you can see these on our website, www.morris4x4center.com, and of course you can see all of Rugged Ridge's accessories right there on our website as well. Now, if you have any other questions that I haven't answered in this video, feel free to call our Jeep experts at 1-877-553-5337, and of course if you can't call, you can drop us a line at sales@morris4x4center.com. More than happy to help you guys out. Now, of course, you guys see that button right there. Follow us on YouTube, subscribe, and of course, follow us on all social media platforms. We post tons of content daily you do not want to miss out on. Now, guys, I want to thank you for watching this review. My name is Eric with Morris 4x4 Center, and I'll see you out on the trail.